Hey everybody, Eric Herder here from YourRealityRecaps.com with an all-new Amazing Race weekly group recap show that we broadcast live every Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern on our YouTube channel and in our Z-Box room. Now, during this show, myself and John Richardson are joined by a rotating panel of guests that get in depth with you on everything that you missed this past week during the Amazing Race. And we do this live while we take your questions and interact with all of you. Now, this is the edited version of the show with all the bells and whistles, but you guys should totally check out the live version sometimes too. And remember, if you guys are watching in YouTube or in a YouTube player, you can click on the buttons all around this video to jump to a specific thing you want to hear us talk about. Or check out that description below because we have chapter markers which let you jump to a specific topic you want to hear us talk about. Or skip over ones like this intro, but hey, why would you guys want to do that? And of course, all of our other links and show notes are down there as well too. Now, you should also know that you can take the audio-only or video version of this show with you to go on your favorite tablet or mobile device. Our iTunes and RSS feed links are, guess where? Down there below too. And if you're watching in YouTube or in a YouTube player, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps support the show, so just sharing it on your favorite social media websites, or if you're in iTunes, giving it a 5-star rating and a really nice review. Now look, make sure that you guys stick around to the end of the episode for all of our other special announcements, prize giveaways, and contest winners. But since we have so much Amazing Race to get to right now this week, we need to jump right into it, and you know the deal. You can follow me over at Twitter. I'm at Reality Recaps.
You are here with Comedy Jonah. Hey everyone, it's John. Can't wait to talk about Amazing Race. Some exciting stuff went down, and you can always follow me at Twitter at Comedy Jonah.
Well, John, before we get into what went down, we have a little bit of sad news about this episode, but it's going to turn into some really good news, and then we have special announcements. Okay, look, here's the deal.
I can't take any sad news.
Okay, calm down, Twinny. No Tim and Danny interview at the end of this show for the edited version. All the times got all flip-flopped with CBS, and then they, I missed their new time, and then they missed the risk. So whatever. There's no Tim and Danny interviews at the end of the show. I am so sorry, but breaking news, we are working on getting Tim and Danny on for the entire show next week. So I will keep you up to date on that. And guess what, John Richardson, I haven't even told you this yet.
What?
But from now on, we're always going to have racers joining us on our Amazing Race recap show for the whole show.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That is new information. What?
Yes. Well, if that's what happens to the rest of us in the real world, see, I have the real world back here as opposed to you stuck in that little cubicle hole.
With
Vogue and Vogue.
With my corkboard.
With
in my voguing.
In your voguing. So yes, that is going to be super exciting news from this week going forward.
Awesome.
I also have to say, if you guys love these videos, please do us a favor, thumbs them up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share them with all of your friends, because we really, really appreciate the support. It really helps when you thumbs up and subscribe and get your friends to subscribe. Because, Joey YouTube from last season's Amazing Race has like 1 million viewers and he makes Sundays on his face, okay? Okay? Do I have to make a Sunday on my face? I don't think I should have to do that.
I love that that's always part of your intro now.
So angry about it. I'm so angry.
Just angry.
I'm sitting here eating ramen noodle because I can't afford a meal, and Joey Fitness is like, I'm going to waste food. I don't mean Joey Fitness, I mean Joey YouTube. He's like, I'm going to waste food by putting it on my face. 2 million people watch it, and I'll make $5 million. I'll make $500 in ad sales. I just think it's not fair. But I love you, Joey. Come on the show. I invited him today.
Maybe he can show you how to make a Sunday on your face.
Oh, I know how to make a Sunday on my face.
Oh, do you?
John?
Yes.
Would you like to tell everybody what is happening on Thursday night at 8 p.m.? Mm-hmm. It rhymes with Schmessy from Mig Mother Myth Theme.
We are going to be recapping with Jesse from Big Brother.
Well, not recapping. We're going to have her on for
On
a
the
live
show.
Q&A show. We're going to have
Right.
Jessie on this Thursday. Now, I will say the little tweakish to that might be we might bump her to Friday and have her come on to our reality check show. We're still working that out with her. But if not, she will be on as of this moment, this Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then lastly, John, and then I promise we'll get to The Amazing Race, tomorrow starts our Bravo recaps.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
Would you say you were excited as a Mr. President?
Mr. President. Yes. I'm
All right,
so
all right.
excited. I just want to do my top, like Girls Gone Wild. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I know you Amazing Race people. You're like, shut up, I get to Amazing Race. I'm just saying, tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, we will start our Bravo recap shows up again, where we'll be covering Atlanta, Beverly Hills, and Vanderpump Rules. Okay, enough of that, because we need to go where the hills are alive with the sound of music, John Richardson, which us gays know all about.
We love it.
We need to get us to some Vienna.
Yes.
Austria. I just have to say, my excuse all the time is I went to Catholic school, so I didn't learn anything other than religion. So, I don't know geography. I kind of get what a country is, I think, now. But I couldn't tell you where anywhere is on a map. I don't know anything. The point is, Amazing Race has really helped me understand places in the world. So thank you, Amazing Race. CBS cares.
They do care, and they're educating you, right, as they're entertaining you.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that could be their new slogan, and then they could pay me $1 million gazillion for it.
Maybe their new slogan should be, hey, we only give an F about football, and we're going to F all the other shows that people actually care about because we only pander to the sport-loving straight man or the decrepitly old who need to watch 60 Minutes. Hey, bump 60 Minutes. I'm just saying.
I think this should be called Eric's Soapbox Day, because you seem to really be getting a lot of things off your chest.
A little bitter, but look, they took this whole Tim and Danny thing threw me for a loop. I love me some Tim. I love me some Danny. I'm very upset the way things worked out. Okay?
I'm very upset that they're not on the show anymore.
Yeah.
I couldn't understand the last episode when the little one was just all upset about being in the dress. Big deal, get over it. But yeah, I still liked him enough to, especially over Marie.
Oh, we're going to get to Marie. But see, you bring up a good point. See, I love me some Danny. I just kind of got the feeling, and I'm not putting any words into his mouth, so we don't know, but we'll know once we get him on here. Just kind of get the feeling he doesn't like to be liked by a gay or wear a dress or those type of things. So we have to find out. I'm saying, Danny, I still have love for you. I'm just saying.
I don't know. There's hardly any. There's such a small amount of people in that little town. They know that they say 1 out of 10 is gay, but they might not have ever seen one in the wild.
It's Oklahoma. I'm just saying, if we're going Oklahoma stereotypes,
right.
I don't think Oklahoma is gay friendly. But people, comment below and let us know. We're not trying to stereotype. I'm saying we could be completely wrong. But I'm just saying.
These are just myths we've heard in the gay world.
These are myths we've heard. And John?
Yes.
You are correct. And by the way, our reality check show, Friday night, because you said how we're angry, it's going to be all about our pet peeves. I should point that out. I only mention it because it was Dana Goodyear's idea to do that. And she's saying right now that she loves my sweater. Okay? Okay? So I don't see her loving your little vest, is all I'm saying.
Well, obviously she likes thrift store and not Ralph Lauren.
This is our money. It's our money. So
it's our money exchange.
It is totally our money.
But
I'll let that part off. So what did you think about all of the teams traveling together except for our Ice Queens and our Afghanimals that were in the back of the pack, and then them kind of catching up, and then
and then the 4-hour layover on
right.
Yeah.
But then the lie. What was the point of them lying about you turning the other team?
It was so stupid. It reminded me of the stupid lies that Howard had on Big Brother. Here we go, bringing out Big Brother. Anyway, I'm sorry, Amazing Race fans. No, it was stupid because you got to see the picture, and even though people did not, U-turn other people, you got to see who did it to who. Lying was just stupid.
Well, only the people behind them, which I don't think anybody was behind them, so nobody would have seen it. They were the last two teams, so nobody did see it.
People talk.
Who's talking? The only team that saw it's gone.
They're all traveling together and helping each other. They have plenty of time to talk.
But my point is, everybody was ahead of them, so nobody saw that picture.
Oh.
The only team that saw the picture was the team that was eliminated, the people that don't really like us, the Beards. Or maybe they do. I don't know. You guys
Then how did they even know that they U-turned them then?
Well, they didn't. They just asked, and then they lied, and then everyone was like, we don't believe you. Here's where I think it matters. And there are like two things about tonight's episode which you guys need to let me know in the comment section below. I could have looked it up, but I thought I'm going to give you all homework. Now, can you not U-turn somebody twice? Because and I can't remember, and I feel like you can't, then that would be the reason why they would have lied, because they want to make the other teams think, hey, we can still U-turn you, so don't screw us. In that case, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't at all.
If
and one of the teams said, "We know that you're lying." Wasn't it?
It was
Jason and Amy.
Jason and Amy, yes.
Said, we know you're lying.
Correct. My point just is, if you can only U-turn one time in a race, by them saying we didn't U-turn, it leaves the threat there to the other teams that they could do.
So see what you're saying now. Yes.
So you guys need to comment below and let us know what.
But I don't think that's true though. But that would make sense.
It would make sense. You know what?
Yeah.
Go ahead. No, go.
Yeah.
Go.
No, it would make sense, but still, their lie was so stupid, and no one believed them. Not even people who never saw it. They're like, oh, they're lying.
Okay. Well, Cindy Jensen is saying she thinks that you can use it more than once. Not sure about that, Cindy. You don't know.
Cindy, I think you're absolutely right, and you've done your research correctly.
Hey, John, remember our last Halloween episode where you was dressed up as Andy Warhol, and I was dressed up as Jack Skellington, and you said that you were going to interact with everybody more? I just want to call you out right now to say you really have been. Everybody's so happy. I'm not being sarcastic. You are. I saw you on Twitter.
I can't tell. You're looking at me and breathing and talking.
Hello? You were on Twitter talking to Dana. You were in the comment section on the YouTube. You were in your act. I'm just saying, I'm giving you props, John. I said you weren't going to do it, so I'm giving you props. Fine. I hope you don't do it.
They just don't happen very often from you, so it shocks me.
Oh, yep. I'm a mean tyrant. So, what did we think of this fast-forward bungee jumping, which was too windy? Now, John, I have a feeling you don't understand what a fast-forward does. So do you, or do I need to explain it to the viewers for you?
A fast-forward means if you just do the one task, you can fast-forward to get the clue to meet the end of the race, into that leg. Right?
A fast forwards you to the mat, and no, I am wrong. I am wrong. Fast forward only lets you skip the one challenge, and the express pass lets you go right to the check-in. I don't know why I didn't think of that, because I had a whole theory later on that I'm going to share with you, but now I guess that theory is out. So here's what I don't understand. You can go on weather.com. People have apps. The bungee jumping place clearly does. Why couldn't you have just said, oh, the weather is supposed to die down in 20 minutes from now based on this weather.com information that I have? I mean, he could have told them when the wind is going to die down. We know these things now. It's 2013.
And we know these things, and they're always right. Always.
Ever since Google went HD, I can see you mocking me a little bit more. Hey,
a lot clearer.
yeah, a lot clearer. And by the way, John, Cindy also says that she's following you on Twitter. So
thank you, Cindy.
That'll be 13 for John now. He has 13 followers.
I'll take it.
So, moving us over to the detour, we had Masquerade and Light Brigade. Light Brigade was build a little chandelier, somehow special, pull it up, and if you did it wrong, it smashed to the ground. Guess what? They didn't really explain it more because nobody did it, so we didn't get to see it. Then we had another gay musical, Phantom of the Opera type, Masquerade. So what? Let us know in the comment section below what you guys would have picked, Light Brigade or Masquerade. And John, what would you have picked, as if I can't tell already?
I would have picked the chandelier.
No, you wouldn't have.
I'm just teasing. I love the mask. I'm so mad I didn't bring my Venetian mask to work today. Oh, I have a gorgeous one with the Joker bells and everything like that. But no, I would have definitely picked the mask. But it was a little harder than you thought because, when they were trying to figure out the colors and stuff, and it would be like, bing, it was tough. You had to really pay attention, which sometimes I have a problem with. So, whatever.
Well, I will also say Dana is giving us the official word that Express Pass gets you through a challenge and the Fast Forward gets you to the mat. So
what I said.
Yes, so what you said. Okay, good. So then my whole theory is going to remain true in a few minutes when we get to the end of this episode. So, yeah, I thought the whole Masquerade Ball was very interesting. It reminded me of a few seasons ago when they had to do it with the champagne glasses, and it's just those little details. But did you see how Marie, would grab the couple? Like, everybody else is just trying to, follow with them as they're dancing, and Marie just pulls them out of their little group spin. She's like, nope, come here, I'm looking at your mask, bitch. I loved it.
Can you imagine what a little bully she must have been as a little girl? God, I bet she had that same mouth, that trucker mouth.
Oh, you're not going to like me soon.
I don't like you now.
Aww. So, yeah, I thought that the whole I thought it was one of those things where you just have to pay attention. Whatever. Yeah. So then we move over to the Roadblock, where oh my god, the shit fit the fan. Okay, whatever. We were in this Roadblock within 10 minutes of the episode. That kind of scared me a little bit. Knowing that there's 50 minutes to go and we're in the choir room means this is going to be one crazy-ass thing, as it was.
Yeah.
Now, first of all, what did you think of Choir Boy singing? Well, what did you think? Another gay musical, by the way.
I loved it. You can look and yuck and yeah. I could have done it.
Yeah, I don't think you could have.
You don't know.
You know what I do know? And I wanted to tweet this out last night, but I didn't want to deal with the barrage of tweets that I surely would get by not being able to explain myself.
I don't know what that's like.
All I wanted to do was say, damn, that is one hot choir boy. But based on the fact that all of them were 5 and under, except for 2 of them that were clearly much, much older, I'm saying there was one older one all the way on the right. All the way
in the back with a mop in his hand? Where? I didn't see anyone. No. He could have been mopping the floor singing along. That's not a choir boy.
No, he was clearly a choir boy. And I have come to learn, I think I like Austrian and Polish. I think I'm liking now all of a sudden. But there was the one 20-something, choir boy way off to the right. And he would always just make the what's up? I'm annoyed. And I don't know, he was doing it for me. I was just saying, I just enjoyed the 20-something plus choir boy in there.
Someone's turning into a chicken hawk.
What's a chicken hawk? Yeah, so Did you ever do choir? Did you ever do any type of singing in school, John?
You know, that was a long, long time ago. But, you know, in elementary, I don't know if it was because maybe I was from like kind of a smaller town in California, but we did like an assembly where our class sang. And we
okay, so you didn't is the answer. My question was going
singing.
my question was going to be, and you guys comment and let us know below, is this common when you're singing to do all this, hit yourself in the face, punch yourself in the back, lay on the floor and roll over? Like, all the stuff this man was making Tim do to prepare to sing was a little bit crazy, and none of it helped.
But none of the other instructors did it, so I think he was maybe having fun.
I think he was having a fetish, I think he was having the other F word with Tim, and it wasn't fun. Because
the Asian that spoke German that helped, that was an instructor, she didn't have the other person do that.
As long as I am sticking my foot in my mouth and sharing a lot of stuff this episode, I just have to say, it has always been, like, if I ever had a child, which I would have to adopt, I always wanted an Asian boy, but I wanted to raise it to speak British, which is what you just made me think of. So I want, like, an Asian child, but I want us all to speak in British accents, like the way we make Charlie speak, because I love it. Don't you think that'd be interesting? Be a very diverse family.
I think you have a lot of time on your hands. So let's get back to the race.
Yes, John, what would you like to say about the race? Go ahead. Oh, we're back. Go ahead.
Talk about you building your crazy family. Let's talk about the Roadblock. The singing was fabulous. I love the boys' choir. I love choir, period. You know, a lot of people had a lot of challenges to get through it, including our guys, right, that just got eliminated. Tim and Danny had challenges with that. But let's talk about the cab.
No. Let's not talk about the cab yet, because here is my fast forward point. We saw every single person struggling in that challenge. Clearly Tim was not going to be able to do it. I do not understand why, when Jason and Amy revealed that they couldn't do the fast forward, now that we know the fast forward takes you right to the map, so now all the teams are sitting there, they confess they didn't do it. I don't understand why a team like Tim and Danny, who realized they weren't going to do well in this, didn't just get up and make a play for the fast forward. Or any of the teams, but especially Tim and Danny. I mean, they had nothing else to lose, right?
Oh, absolutely. But again, we had the issue with the wind, so who knows if that wind hadn't died down yet. They would have had to go back and do it anyway, just like
yeah, it's
Jason and Amy.
Jason and Amy. It is definitely a risk, but I just think if you knew that nobody is going to do it, then, I mean, if you know that you guys can't do it, then it's probably worth the risk. I would take the risk if I was playing, is all that I'm saying. That's all that I'm saying. And by the way, Zach Abrams said, Masquerade looks easier.
Than jumping?
No, not than jumping. Then I guess the Light Brigade is what I would assume that it would be easier than. And Jimoto 1969 says, remember Pinky, I think, and the Brain skipped the task and still had to do the apartment building roadblock. But the difference there, Jimoto, was that was an express pass, not a fast forward. So again, fast forward pushes you to the mat. Express pass just lets you skip the current challenge, which is usually a roadblock. Ding! So go ahead, John. Lead us up to Taxigate and what happened to get us into Taxigate. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, they took, Jason and Amy came out, and then I don't know if the cab driver got confused, I didn't know if they wanted him to stay or not, but anyway, he started taking their bags out. What was it? Nikki and Kim had finished the challenge, had ran up to the cab, saw that was happening, and went, you know what, let's just find our own. Let's just not even deal with this kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But, of course, our pink devil herself, Marie and Tim, saw that chance and were like, hey, who cares? Let's just blame it on the Afghanimals and we'll just take the cab and I'll just show America. I'll continue to show America what a terrible person I am.
Do you know what she continued, or I shouldn't say continued, do you know what she showed me on this episode tonight, John?
That you're just as big a bitch.
She changed my mind. I now am full-on 100% Tim and Marie. I love them now. Simply for entertainment value. It just, you need a team to love to hate, number one. But that's not my only reason. They're playing to win. When she was in that taxi and she was like, $1 million or drinks with Jason and Amy.
That was funny.
She's right. She is right. I like a competitive team, and I like a team that is there to win this game. And they are there to win this game. And I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I'm sorry.
This is what I'm confused about. You really want to know what I'm confused about? I'm confused that all the couples that all the teammates that we have talked to, especially like Rowan and Shane, have said that the Afghanimals are just are horrible people. They never want to see them again. But Tim and Marie weren't that bad. Yet in the edit, the Afghanimals look like they'd just be fun. I want to invite them to my party. They look like they'd be fun to drink with. But I don't like Tim and Marie. What's that about? What's going on there?
Boo. Yeah. Oh, boy, how could I answer this question? I'll answer it like this. Sometimes, in editing, when we want people to seem nicer, for whatever reason, let's say they're going to be on a commercial later, or let's say they're going to show up on, like, the soap opera, then we don't want them to have such a horrible edit if you're going to see them again, so maybe we need to make them more likable. This is my theory that I have, not based on any facts.
My theory based on no facts. Mm-hmm. Your hypothesis.
Sure, it's a hypothesis. Now, I want
to know from everyone watching, would you have taken the cab?
Yeah, everyone, let us know.
Everyone, every single one.
Everyone.
Tweet me. Tweet me and tell me.
Hold on. Okay, we have like 400 people watching live. People, let us know if you would take the cab or not. I would have definitely taken the cab. Now, I was a little disappointed. Amy said she was going to bring Providence out. She was going to get Providence, Rhode Island on Who's Ever Ass Stole the Car. And apparently getting Providence, Rhode Island on somebody means not doing anything. Kind of like what Providence, Rhode Island is. A lot of nothing.
Oh wait, hold on. With her head down.
What was our pre-show conversation, John? How nice we were. No, I like a Rhode Island. I do like a Rhode Island. Kidding.
She really didn't do much. She complained more in the background, but I love how Jason spoke up to her. But then again, too, it's like, okay, what? A guy is arguing with a girl. I mean, what does that look like? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was interesting to watch them both make it to the mat, one after the other. And I have to say, this is when there was a little bit of drama of my own on Twitter, because one, Jessica Elise, who I love, she covers The Amazing Race for Rob Sesternino over at Rob Has a Website. She was saying, oh, look at that awkward that awkward moment for Phil when he has to facilitate this situation. And I said to her, I don't buy that for a second. Phil is a producer. He loves this. He wants it to happen. And he is leading the question to get them to fight about it.
Yeah.
And she completely disagreed with me. So then I said, hey, Phil, can you settle this? And Phil said, ding. And damn it, I forget what Phil said again. But it's right here on the edited.
We just watched it.
It's right here. No, I'm saying he tweeted me, John. Phil tweeted to Jessica and myself last night on Twitter. I believe, and it's right here. I believe what he said was he's just there to facilitate. He is not dealing with any of the background. I don't know how.
I loved the Austrian girl's face, right? That's who I was watching. Just looking like, oh, you dumb Americans, you're so dumb. Why are you so dumb and fighting in front of camera? You're so dumb. Look at you dumb Americans.
Yeah, they were dumb. But, John, as you know, from the beginning of the start of every edited version of our shows that we do, you are well aware that editing can make a conversation go any way the editor wants it to go.
I know, like what you've done to Missy.
What about what you've done to Missy?
I've done nothing to Missy. I miss Missy.
I miss Missy too, but I bet she's on a hot date somewhere. So, what else did you love about this Amazing Race episode, John, before we get some questions and then we wrap it all up?
I loved that Jason spoke up. I love the fact that he said we were friends, and you know what? We're a better team than you, and we're going to win and kick your butts. And I hope they do, okay? And take the pink out of your hair. It is out of style. It's been out for a while.
So what are you going to do, John?
When Sammy Brady has it in her hair on Days of Our Lives, you know it's out, okay? I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, for someone that doesn't have any time on their hands, you have time to watch soap operas. I
watched the trailers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Jimoto says that he liked how Marie referred to Jason and Amy as Jammy.
That is funny.
So that was pretty funny. Cindy Jensen is saying that she is liking Marie every week more and more. Another +1 for Cindy. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Cindy is going on Eric's I was going to say naughty list, but I mean good list. Cindy, you're on the list for Christmas.
I think you girls should all hang out, have a drink, and have Marie step you girls in the back. Just saying. Nothing good. Nothing good.
She's playing a game, John Richardson. This isn't real life.
Right.
Now,
I think in real life, it's a game. That's why they're exes.
Okay, good. I am glad you just did that, because I don't really know if this is what you're alluding to. Obviously, John was not on the show last week because we had Brendan and Rachel, and it was in our Z-Box room, and he couldn't be there. Not on his own choice. So Brendan and Rachel alluded to the fact that they don't believe Tim and Marie are actually exes, that they think they're a couple in real life. They just needed to fit the exes, edit for the show. So they were like, all right, we'll say we're exes to get on the show. But Brendan and Rachel said they are not buying it, and they don't really think they are really exes. Do you think they are, John?
I don't even care if they're exes or not. They act like exes. I mean, the fact that he could win $1 million, just to be able to sit there and listen to her, if they win, it is money well earned on his part.
Okay, well, I'd be interested to know what you guys want to know. Let us know in the comment section below. And look, I think this has not been clear to a lot of people because I'm getting so many tweets about it. just so you guys know, everybody that's commenting on the show right now live in YouTube, you can totally keep the conversation going in the edited version of the show, which usually comes up in the morning the following day. Because I know so many of you talk in this unedited version, you want to keep the conversation going, just transfer it over to the edited version, because that's where John and I will reply to you. I don't ever make it back into the unedited version to comment. So make sure you carry the conversation over there, because we love talking about the show with all you guys, and we don't get to do it during the show. So go ahead, John, do your outro, and then I'll remind everybody of what we have coming up.
Awesome. Well, it's always fun chatting with y'all and answering questions and comments and call-outs. And, please follow me at Comedy Jonah. Like Eric said, I am just my response times are much better. So, hit me up. Say something. Just say hi. Right here.
Yeah, hit him up like Tim in a choir room. So, do not forget, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, we are starting off our Bravo weekly recap. We're going to be talking Atlanta, Beverly Hills, Vanderpump. Then on Thursday, we are back with our Survivor recap at 3 o'clock Eastern, followed by Jesse at 9 p.m. at night. And then Friday night, we have our reality check show. And then this weekend, probably we're back with Helen from Big Brother 15. And all those shows are going to be all about you. We're going to be taking your questions live and incorporating them into the show. So don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, and share these shows with your friends. We will see you guys tomorrow for our Bravo recap. Look, I'm doing a dance. I was like, bum, 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 bum. Okay, bye everybody. Bye.
Well, that about wraps up our show for this week. Now, don't forget to head over to yourrealityrecaps.com to see all of our blogs, contests, and videos about Big Brother, Survivor, The Amazing Race, and even your favorite Bravo TV shows. And hey, speaking of, not really, you guys should know by now that you can take this show with you to go on your favorite tablet or mobile device. The iTunes and RSS links are below, and I even separated them between audio only and video. And for those of you in iTunes, do us a favor and give us a 5-star rating and, a really nice review. Otherwise, I'm going to kick a baby. No, I'm not going to kick a baby unless you are watching in YouTube and you do not thumbs up us and subscribe to this all-new channel. All right, look, I'm not kicking any babies, people, but seriously, it really helps support the show when you guys do that, and it allows us to keep bringing you content like this, our live events, and prize giveaways. But if you guys really want to be a Gold Star supporter, you should do all of your Amazon.com shopping through the link over on our website, and you can check out some of those ads, or you can simply make a donation to us right there, too. And look, I get it, money's tight. You guys try not having any because you spend all your time making videos like these. And hey, the easiest way that you guys can help support us for free is just simply to share these videos and everything that we do on Twitter and Facebook, or any social media website will do. We are literally on all of them. You guys can find us on them by simply going to yourrealityrecaps.com / the name of the website you're looking for. So /Tumblr, /Pinterest, you get the point. Of course, you can always click on the links all around this video, but people, look, the truth is, we just love interacting with all of you. It's why we do these shows. So please make sure that you leave us your question, comments, and suggestions, because you never know which ones we'll pick to be on the show next week, or even instantly if you are watching our live shows on our YouTube channel or in our Z-Box room. The links to that and everything I've mentioned in this video is in the description below it over on YouTube, or you can find everything over at yourrealityrecaps.com. Now, since I think I mentioned just about everything I possibly could, we will see you guys all in our next video. Bye for now.